as an example,
Yes.
I buy something. I import it into this country.
Yes.
I do everything legally.
Yeah.
I do everything correctly.
Yes.
And the guy in the port, he says, for you to take this out of port, you have to pay me this amount of money, otherwise I'm not taking it out. I do everything correctly. I'm not looking either
In this country.
No, it's not in this country. This happened to me in another country.
Okay.
Hypothetically. So
Generally, I will tell you something. If it's a matter of a necessity situation, we could look at it. Let me tell you something. One of the countries, once I entered one of the countries, which literally, when they checked my name, they just wanted to play around. Anyway, may Allah, that regime is, Allah al-Musta'an, one of the, you could say, I would say why we go back, the Syrian regime, you could say that. So the issue is not about the regime. When there is the corruption, I'm not talking about them, the people that are very good people, may Allah bring safety to them and everything, but the regime there and people who support the regime, may Allah will guide them. Anyway, so I was stuck by the border. Now, I know what they're doing. So I was the only person who was left, and every single person, because we were driving through a coach, and everyone, they returned back their passport except me, and I know why. I said to them, I will not do it. Even I had the fatwa of the scholars that if they are in your situation, certain situation, then you may, for example, in order to save yourself, or to save something which is, or the harm will be greater, then we could look at it from that perspective. But try your best to avoid this, and Allah will help you. And I tried, and because I know someone who was working, so I said to them, I need to talk to someone. I mentioned the name. And then they know this person has a status. They say, oh, sorry, this is your passport. This. So try your best to know someone, at least someone, in order to protect your rights, rather than to give you something beyond your rights.
What we try to do as much as we can wherever we work is we try to avoid places where we know that there's a higher risk of this happening.
Yes.
So we try to go to the places that are as clean as possible.
Yes.
If we don't do this, it's not really necessarily harmful for me personally, but it's definitely harmful to people that work for us. So there's people's livelihoods on the line. It's essential material that people depend on to work with.
Then in that case, you need to protect their lives. In that case, but try your best, as I said. Try to protect the lives of the people. That's what you need to do. Otherwise, and if their life is going to be in a threat, then protect their life. And money to protect the life of someone, no problem. What you do. And those ones, that's why if you didn't intend to do it to take rights beyond your rights, and you didn't intend to do it out of your choice, but you did it in order to protect your life or someone's life, then the scholars of Islam, they allowed it, because this is what we call it. This is the least. This is the least of the harm. That's the least of the harm. That's how we do it. The least harm. Otherwise, there will be harm. A definite harm.
One other thing that's slightly confusing is online. Obviously, online is a very dangerous place to find knowledge, but sometimes it's a necessity. There was a conclusion insofar as mortgages are concerned on property. So obviously I know that riba is haram, that's very, very clear. If in a time of either necessity or ignorance, one was to go down that road.
What's necessity?
Well,
it's the necessity. We need to understand, having to own a house is not a necessity. To be in a house is a necessity. If you are able to be in a house by renting, then alhamdulillah, why do you want to go down the route of mortgage and all of these things?
I'll happily explain to you why, and it's probably not that big. It's not an emergency necessity, of course, and there's no need, you can't really justify it. The whole point is not more that. Once you've done it, so you've gone down that road in the past 5-10 years ago, online there are individuals that say it's haram, but it's bad to, if you feel like you're going to have to sell something and make a loss, you can continue until it's paid off, as opposed to selling and leaving the whole process. Or is it the best process to, once you feel that the necessity has passed, to sell and to go away from the riba straight?
Don't go to riba in any sort of form. the only could be a necessity if there is no way to live in a house except through mortgage, then this is something else. Alhamdulillah, vast majority of the countries that you are able to rent. So if the rent is available, then you cannot consider this is a necessity. Understand?
Yes.
So that's why this is not a necessity. That permits you to take riba, save yourself, and you be in a mortgage for 30, 40 years, and then after you finish, you're gonna die, and your children are gonna fight over your hill. You are in the hill, and your children is fighting for the house. Why you put yourself like this? Yeah, inshallah we'll go pray. Yeah, let's go pray inshallah. Jazakallah khair.